guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing amazing today. We got some mess to discuss per usual, y'all. But before we do, please like this video because it's good for your edges, okay? Now let's get into the mess. Okay, y'all, we gotta talk about Cardi B. Cardi B. I am beginning to get very nervous for Cardi B, child, and I'm not even a Barty Gang member. But I'm starting to get really nervous about her album release. Y'all remember I told y'all in one of my previous videos that word on the street is that Cardi's album was slated to be released on September 6th. Now, that's what the people were saying, but I'm not sure if that's still the actual album date because Cardi did say that she might, want to push it back. And if you ask me, I think she's going to try to pull a Nicki Minaj and drop her album on her birthday, which is October 11th, and that's also a Friday, so we'll see. But recently there was some gossip that broke out from a blind item, that Cardi B could possibly be planning a PR stunt for the first week of August to promote her album. And when I first saw this, I immediately believed it because number one, it would make sense for her to begin promoting her album at least 30 days in advance. And, the album date that I received was September 6th. So it would make sense for her in the first week of August to start promoting her album, which is dropping the first week of September. And number two, let's be real, Cardi B, this is her MO. This is what she does. She loves her a good publicity stunt to promote her music, child. So, I kind of believed, this little blind item, because she's good for a publicity stunt. And speaking of publicity stunts, you guys remember the publicity stunt that she tried to pull on Twitter Spaces on the night that her and Rob 49's single On That Money was dropping, right? She did all of that ranting. She cussed Joe Budden out, made Joe Budden apologize. It was all of this buzz around Joe Budden and Cardi B with this situation. All of that happened, and guess what? That single is not even predicted to chart on the Billboard Hot 100 next week. It's not even going to chart. After all of the publicity stunt that she did, that song is not even going to be on the chart, even at number 100. Child, I don't know, y'all. I'm getting really nervous for Cardi B. It seems like not only are her records no longer living in the top 10, but they might not even be living on the charts at all, child. And for Cardi to have the second largest female rap fan base, I'm just really shocked at these numbers, right? I'm really shocked that these numbers are just not numbering like they should. And what that kind of tells me is that her fans are really starting to lose interest, which is, very dangerous for somebody who has an album on the way and a tour on the way. You can't have your fans losing interest. Now, we all joked about Megan Thee Stallion, for her flop of an album and for her not being able to sell tickets on her tour. But in my opinion, Megan seems like she's probably doing better out of the two of them, right? She seems like she's doing okay compared to Cardi, because Megan's fan base isn't nearly as large as Cardi B's, and Megan can still chart and she can still get number ones. So I don't know, Cardi B. It's given, you're going to have to pull the biggest publicity stunt up out your behind that you can in order to pull this off. And it's definitely given that you're in a one-sided relationship with your fans. Cardi B likes to joke that she's in a relationship with her fans and that's why she cussed them out, but I think she's in a one-sided relationship with them, meaning that I think that they're tired of her BS. I think they're tired of, getting cussed out by Cardi every time they ask her about the album or about music. She's destroyed their gifts. She's told them to go be a boy. She's blocked them. She's threatened them. The list goes on, etc., right? And I really do think that these fans are getting tired of her. And the proof is in the pudding, right? The proof is in the numbers. And as of late, baby, them numbers are just not giving that those fans care about your music anymore or any of your releases. So while I do still want Cardi to drop her album and release her album, I am really kind of starting to get worried for her, just based on recent events with her music and with the fans. But y'all can let me know what y'all think about all of this in the comments. We're going to move on to Ice Spice, trying to double back over to Team Nicki Minaj right before her album is slated to drop. So guys, it looks like Ice Spice has finally addressed those leaked text messages with her and her ex best friend Storm, where she was basically talking down on Nicki Minaj. She called Nicki Minaj jealous and bitter. Well, it seems like Miss Isis did an interview recently, this week, and she basically was copping pleas and apologizing for those text messages. Now, this interview coming out right now is very coincidental, if you ask me, because Ice Spice is dropping her Y2K album tonight at midnight. And so it seems like, she's putting this interview out in an attempt, to try to give it one last try to bait the barbs into buying and streaming her album that's about to drop. But let's get into what Ice Spice actually had to say in the interview. So this is what the snippet reads. I guess it's talking about Nicki Minaj. It's saying Nicki Minaj at one point dubbed Ice the princess to her queen of rap. And despite rumors to the contrary, Ice says her relationship with Minaj is in a good place. She said, in quote, "We don't have the closest relationship, but we're definitely good. She tells me we're mutuals. We had smash records together. I love us together. I think the world does too." Ice Spice continues on to say, "Nicki's busy as hell. I don't really think she cares about ish like that coming from a random girl. But what I said in those texts was just in a moment of frustration around the contract negotiations. I could have chose different words. But at the end of the day, regardless of how I felt in that moment, Nicki is still somebody I respect as an artist." Ciao. So basically what I'm getting here is Ice Spice is trying to say that her and Nicki Minaj are cool, they're besties, they don't have any beef, and so the barbs are now allowed to go and support her music again. Child, if Opportunist was a person, okay? I just think the timing of this is just way too convenient for me. Like, why did Ice Spice wait so long to address these text messages? Like, why wait until the day before your album is dropping, or the night that your album is dropping to release this information? Why wait so long to address this, right? It all just seems like a strategic business move, for her to garner the support of the barbs for her album. And if Nicki did say, "Oh, we're mutuals, we had smash records together, I love us together," I honestly believe that this is just Nicki's attempt to be, the peaceable queen that she is. She wants to be peaceable with Ice Spice so that, these narratives about Nicki being bitter and shady and falling out with everybody, so that these narratives can go ahead and die out, right? But deep down, I know for a fact that Nicki does not really fool with that girl. You only get one time to cross Nicki Minaj, and then she's definitely going to keep you at a distance, at arm's length, okay? So Nicki may be keeping it cute and cordial with Ice, so as not to look crazy or bitter. Or maybe Ice Spice is just not someone who she sees as worthy of actually beefing with, so she's just paying it. Either way, I know Nicki does not want Ice Spice using her barbs for her rollout and her album success. So this little publicity stunt attempt to reconcile with Nicki Minaj and the barbs last minute is given very fake, is given fraudulent, and is given manipulative. Okay? But anyways, y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think about Ice Spice trying to reconcile with Nicki now and reconcile with the barbs, and her finally coming out to address these leaked text messages months later. Now, the last thing I want to discuss with you guys is JT also trying to do a U-turn and double back. It seems like she's trying to, double back to the other side. So it looks like she was caught showing love to Lotto after Nicki went on Stationhead and made it clear that her and JT were not in the best space, right? And we all know Lotto is one of Nicki Minaj's biggest ops. And so the people are calling JT fake and calling her a flip-flopper, okay? So Lotto posted a photo on her Instagram recently, and JT actually liked the post. So everyone was confused, like, why is JT now showing love to Lotto? And they were calling her out in the comments. One fan said, "Oh my God, run at Lotto. Stay away from her, JT." Somebody else said, "Oh, now she's back to liking Nicki's ops." Somebody else said, "Bye, JT. You chose a side, and that side is a flop. Stay over there." And another person is saying that JT needs friends now. Ciao. So how do you guys feel about this? For me, I don't think it should matter if JT and Lotto are cool now. Like, I don't think it should really be a big deal if she's liking her post. Because honestly, what loyalty does JT owe to Nicki Minaj at this point? At this point, the cat is already out of the bag. Nicki didn't already put it out there about how she feels about JT and about how JT feels about her and her fans. So this is still a job, right? This is still JT's workplace, her place of work. So she got to do whatever is beneficial to her. And if linking up with Lotto is beneficial to her and that, you know, maybe it can stir up the pot a little bit and get some attention and some streams, then that's a benefit to JT, right? JT got to look out for JT, okay? Now, JT might be paying Barb's rent, but Barb's and Nicki Minaj do not pay JT rent, okay? So she got to grind and get to this money the best way that she knows how. Plus, y'all already know that these rap girls are catty and they are messy, they're mixy, they like to do things for the drama, for the views, for the hype, you know, for the promo. And y'all know I'm always here for the mess. So I'm actually here for this. You know, maybe that might mean we're going to get a collab from them soon. Who knows? But y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Would y'all be here for a collab between Lotto and JT? Let me know. And before I get out of here, I do want to quickly talk to you guys about JT's mixtape because I realized I didn't get a chance to talk about that with you guys yet and give my thoughts on it yet. But I really did enjoy the mixtape. Like, I really did. My favorite songs on the mixtape are Uncle Al. That's like my ultimate favorite. D.O.D. and Swang. Did you guys listen to the mixtape? If so, let me know which songs you guys liked in the comments below. It seems like JT is currently trying to figure out which song to go with for her next single. Y'all know she just dropped a video to 90s Baby. So that was like her, I guess, her single for the album, and so now she's searching for the next one, and so she's asking fans to choose between Uncle Al and JT coming. Now my vote is for Uncle Al, and I need y'all, if y'all are juvie, go back me up on this and go let JT know that she is sleeping on Uncle Al, and that is the record, okay? That is the single, okay? Now I will say JT did more rapping on JT coming than she did on Uncle Al. Like, she sang on Uncle Al a little bit. So I think that's probably why the fans prefer it, because they want, you know, her to rap. But, you know, I actually like JT singing on Uncle Al. And in fact, I like the entire sample. I like the entire everything. The breaks that her producers put into the beat, that is so hard to me. Like, that is so hard. Like, them producers, they did they big one with that beat for real, okay? And JT definitely delivered on the bars as well. So, but if you're a juvie, or even if you're a juvie Barb, or just even a JT fan, y'all let me know which song out of those two y'all like the best and which one y'all think should be her next single. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Also, what did you guys think about the mixtape in general? Okay, let me know. And as always, I thank you guys for watching and rocking with me. Please, please, please don't forget to support my channel on your way out. Okay, it's time to pass that collection plate around. Okay, drop a like on that plate for your girl. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will talk with you guys again in my next video. Bye.